Today, I'll be going over the top 10 best class setups to use in COD Mobile Season 6. These are the guns and gunsmith builds I use for my playstyle in the game and the way how I like to tailor every one of my builds to be the most accurate and deadly throughout the entire game. And if you're new, finding me for the first time and you enjoy my content, make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button like your life depends on it, because we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I will be doing a giveaway at that time, and in order to participate, make sure to join my Discord and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which will be linked down below in the description, as well as my comments section. Alright guys, so jumping straight away into the top 10 loadouts for Season 6 of Call of Duty Mobile. So, what are we going to be looking at first? So, the first loadout, we have the MX9. Now, before I jump into and talk about the MX9 gunsmith build for this season, I want to address my secondary, my operator, my tactical, my utility, my score streaks, and my perks. So, normally in ranked, I like to use two operators only, okay? Either it's going to be the death machine or the annihilator. Standard grenade, standard trophy system across the board with every single class setup I use. I love having a grenade or a sticky grenade depending on the situation, and I love having trophy for basically everything. Trophy is probably the best tactical you can have, or utility, I mean. So in terms of the lethal, the grenade, and the tactical, the trophy system. For the secondary, right, we have the karambit knife. I love using the knife because I can start running quickly with my gun. Basically, you know, if I want to get to positions faster, that's basically what the knife is for. Very simple, don't overcomplicate it. The knife is just to move faster throughout the map when I spawn in or when I'm rotating. Score streaks, very simple. I'm either using UAV counter or advanced. Usually when I use these score streaks, I'm going for a nuke in ranked. Other times I'm either using like a hunter killer drone, a pred or Goliath or cluster if I just want to have fun and kind of do OBJ like things on the map. But other than that, those are going to be the only score streaks. And for the perks, I use lightweight all the time, want to run faster. For the green perk, I use either Ghost, Quick Fix, or Toughness, depending on the day. But if I'm going for a nuke, like I said, most of these loadouts are tailored for nukes. I run Ghost. And then for the third perk, I use Hardline because I just want to cycle through those score streaks a lot faster. And honestly, Hardline is probably the best perk to play with in ranked. But other than that, as well as the character skin, I'm just going to address that really quickly. For Season 6, I highly do recommend using female character skins because movement is really insane this update. People are moving fast. People are slide peeking everywhere. So, you know, if you're using a female skin that's really skinny and hard to hit, you are going to win gunfights that you shouldn't. And that's just kind of a nice tip I just wanted to give you guys while addressing the top 10 loadouts. So, moving on quickly into the MX9. The MX9, really great SMG. Here is going to be the gunsmith for the build. We are going to be taking a look at the MIP extended light barrel, the aim assist laser, tactical foregrip A, large caliber ammo, and sturdy grip tape. And that's going to be the first loadout in this setup. Moving on to loadout number 2, we are going to be rocking with the Locus. It's always nice to have a long-range sniper. I do think that the Locus has been more consistent and has recently got a buff to its ADS capability and speed and mobility and other stuff like that. So I really like to have a sniper in my loadout. I don't really pull out the sniper that often, but when I do, you know, I go really ham with it. Obviously, you know, everything else is the same with the loadout, but taking a look at the gunsmith build here, we are going to be rocking with the MIP lightweight short barrel, the OWC skeleton stock, the OWC laser tactical, the OWC stopping power reload, and stippled grip tape. Obviously, this is a really fast ADS speed build. The one thing you could change about it is probably taking off the ammunition and maybe putting a suppressor on the gun instead of using the ammo, or, you know, changing things up and just doing something else. But that is going to be the gunsmith build for the Locus. Moving on to the third loadout, right, we're going to be talking about the DRH. The DRH recently got an ADS bold spread accuracy buff. Honestly, I really am enjoying the DRH this season. The only thing that's really stopping it from becoming a powerhouse inside the game and really becoming like the dominant meta is due to its ammo capacity. You know, during this season, we are using high fire weapons with large ammo capacities, right? We got Bison, we got Holger, we got a few other stuff, like the Fennec, for example, and like the DRH is kind of a nice weapon that you want to just chill and ranked with and kind of just beam opponents. It's not really something you want to use all the time because in high-paced, matches like that, and, you know, very competitive matches when you're playing against, you know, tryhards, you don't really want to use the DRH all too often. And speaking of which, though, here's going to be the gunsmith build for it. I think this is going to be the best gunsmith build all around for the gun. You have the monolithic suppressor, you have the no stock, the granulated grip tape, the 25-round OTM mag, OWC laser tactical. Other than this, guys, really simple loadout, probably the all-around best for its mobility, damage, and range and accuracy. So go ahead and give that a try. Let's go ahead and move on to the fourth loadout, which is going to be the HVK. Guys, listen, the HVK is absolutely incredible this season. If you have not used it, really go ahead and use it. It's really an underdog in the meta currently, and I do think that it needs to be played more within ranked. So here's going to go ahead and be the Gunsmith loadout for the HVK. This is something that I've used in my video actually recently. Monolithic suppressor, the OWC laser tactical, the tactical foregrip A, the large caliber ammo, and the granulated grip tape. Really solid build, really nice all around, great mobility, great range, and great damage. So moving on to the 5th loadout, of course, we're going to be rocking with none other than the Holger 26. Guys, the Holger 26 is absolutely phenomenal. I can't say this enough. It's honestly the most broken weapon in the game. It's probably the best weapon in the entire game. You know, it's just so good. I actually use this weapon way more than any other weapon in the game, and here is going to be the Gunsmith build for the Holger. You know, it hasn't really changed much, but I am using monolithic suppressor, the classic red dot sight, no stock, granulated grip tape, and the OWC laser tactical. One thing I do want to mention is that if you do have the mythic variant of this gun with the great iron sight, or if you're used to the iron sight in general of this default variant, go ahead and take off classic red dot and put MIP light barrel on it, you know, just the MIP light. I think you'll make more use of the gun using that, just to ADS a little bit quicker. But yeah, this gun is an absolute monster. You know, it sits on the throne for the most used weapon in the game and probably the most deadly. And like I said, you know, this meta, spammy, high fire rate, large ammo, you know, just sit there and just start spamming the crap out of this gun with 100 bullets. So yeah, I mean, theoretically, you know, hopefully COD Mobile does give a nerf on this gun because the meta is kind of lacking in my personal opinion. But moving on into the 6th loadout, we do have none other than the CR56 AMAX. The CR56 AMAX is a wonderful gun. Let's go ahead and check out the Gunsmith build for it. You know, we are rocking with the monolithic suppressor, the OWC laser tactical, the tactical foregrip A, the M67 ammo, and the granulated grip tape. I do think that, you know, with the M67 ammo, this gun is definitely a, you know, killer inside the game. Not a lot of people use it, but there are a few people that I run into rank who use this with this kind of build, and it's really good. Honestly, it's better than some of the marksman rifles in that category. So if you want to use like a sniper kind of marksman that does insanely good damage and you're going for that range, you know, use the AMAX with this loadout, specifically with this magazine though, because if you use a different magazine, the AR variant, the normal AR variant, it's okay, but I mean, it's not as good as some of the other guns, right? Like for example, Bison and Holger, like, you know, that gun will get shut down any day of the week against those type of guns. So moving on to the 7th loadout, right, we are going to be rocking with another than the Bison. The Bison, the best SMG, arguably, you know, in terms of its utility, mid-range, and long-range gunfighting capability. I mean, it's absolutely unstoppable, and it's really good. So I do think that is going to be that. In terms of other stuff, let's go ahead and take out the Gunsmith build for it. The Gunsmith build is going to be the monolithic suppressor, the OWC marksman barrel, the OWC laser tactical, the large caliber ammo, and granulated grip tape. All right, that is going to be that for that. Now let's go ahead and move on to the number 8th loadout, which is going to be the, you know, AS Val. The AS Val is an extremely powerful gun. Really good. Definitely top 5 in today's meta, or in this season's meta, if I must say so myself. And I do think that it does hold a very good power in terms of its playing capability, you know, its range, its accuracy, and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and check out the Gunsmith build that I'm rocking with on this gun. So we are going to be using the MIP 200 mid-range barrel, the RTC steady stock, the OWC laser tactical, the large extended mag B, and the granulated grip tape. Obviously, solid build overall. You know, you could make it a little bit more of an SMG variant if you do prioritize the mobility for this, but I mean, the AS Val is just an overall solid gun. Really good gun this season. COD Mobile did a fantastic job kind of tweaking this gun. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and move on to loadout number 9. Loadout number 9, we're going to be looking with another than the AK-117. Definitely received a buff all around on the attachments. This is an absolute phenomenal gun. Season 1 king, basically. You know, throughout its whole life cycle, it's been tweaked here and there by COD Mobile, and I think it's found a very solid state. I mean, I do think it is underused still, just because, like I said, the meta is not tailored for guns that you know, that are not like the Holger and the Bison where you can just sit and spam all day long. But, you know, the AK-117 is still good. You know, we're rocking with, let's see what we're rocking with the Gunsmith build. The Gunsmith build that I use is going to be the 40-round extended mag, the granulated grip tape, the MIP extended light barrel, the monolithic suppressor, and the OWC laser tactical. Absolutely phenomenal build. Make sure to go ahead and give this a try. And honestly, the AK-117 is very nice to use in rank. I could definitely tell you that. They definitely fixed this gun a whole lot. You know, it was really bad to use in the previous seasons, but COD Mobile definitely did a better job to make it a nice, you know, competitive weapon in this season of Season 6. So moving on to the last loadout we do have here it is going to be none other than the Fennec. You guys already know that the Fennec basically replaced the QXR. The Fennec is an absolute monster. The QXR does not compete in terms of its killing, you know, time to kill, close range, and medium range with this gun. I mean, I don't know why, but I get lasered by this gun so often that it just pisses me off. I don't know about you guys, but the Fennec truly is a monster when it comes to close range maps, and a really, really solid SMG overall. I think COD Mobile kind of outdid themselves when it came to tweaking this gun, you know, before Season 6, and I definitely think it needs a slight nerf in the range and the time to kill on the mid-range, you know, time to kill capacity, because it's honestly way too much. But, you know, overall, let's go ahead and take a look at the Gunsmith build. We are going to be rocking with the monolithic suppressor, the MIP extended light barrel, the no stock, the extended mag A, and the OWC laser tactical. Really high mobility class build. This gun, I love to use this gun on Summit. I think on Summit it's the best map to use. None other than that, it's super close range, super close quarters. I mean, you can just outplay people left and right. The only thing I would probably change about this Gunsmith build is the no stock, maybe just for a little bit more granulated grip, or probably put like more ADS bullet spread accuracy, or put under barrel to control the vertical recoil, because this gun has tons of vertical recoil. It's absolutely insane. So I mean, definitely keep that in mind when you guys are building this gun, because the mobility is naturally high on it anyways, so you don't really need to go all on out on it. But anyways, that is actually going to be it for the top 10 loadouts and top 10 class setups, plus the Gunsmith builds and overall class dynamic for Season 6. Go ahead, you know, give these loadouts a try in your guys' games. Let me know how it goes for you in the comments section. Don't forget to drop a like on today's video if you guys enjoyed, and you know, like I said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you found me and if you enjoy watching my content, because we're on the road to 5K subs and we're not stopping there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.